Okay. So today I want to give you some tips on my favorite thing, storytelling. Now, you've all known when you've grown up, and you might have grown up to listening to Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. I don't know, Puss in Boots, Disney ones. They're enchanting. Stories are enchanting, and they kind of like draw you in, right? Don't they? They make you want to listen more to find out what's happened at the end. What goodies you're going to reveal? Is Cinderella really going to be released from the horrible step mother and stepsisters? Is she going to get that dream prince? It just feeds you in more. And the same way, like how these kind of TV shows, networks work, like Netflix, Amazon, they kind of keep you going. They keep feeding you because you can find out a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, because you want to know the end of the story. Everybody wants to know the end of the story, isn't it? Happy ending. Hopefully it's a happy ending. And that's what I really want to encourage you today. Use storytelling. It's an art form, so you can really become that much more of an engaging speaker, so that people will listen to you and hold on to what you're going to say, to want to hear what you're going to say at the end. And that's like, I'm always talking about my great ones who I love, my favorite speakers, Matthew McConaughey, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Dame Judi Dench, Joanna Lumley. They always use stories to engage you, to keep moving you through the topics. And that's what stories does. It's almost like having like someone hold your hand, walking you around, I don't know, the forest or a maze. It's like someone holding your hand and say, now we're going to turn left, then we meet this person, then we turn right, then we overcome this hurdle. That's what storytelling does. It walks your listeners through the topic or the maze of could be financial stats that you're going to talk through. Do you see what I'm saying? So see storytelling as that. It's like you're holding your listener's hand to walk through the maze of the topic. Yeah. Now, okay, storytelling is my favorite thing to do. Always bring or have some type, depend on your topic, always be able to feed in some of the information or the facts or the scenarios or the examples with the story, because stories actually help people to listen and remember what it is you're saying. And if you think about the people who you love as your favorites, they will use storytelling or examples to kind of feed you the information, because storytelling and examples go to your heart. But when people just give you facts and numbers and figures and this and that, that just goes to your head in 2 seconds, whoosh, it's gone out of your short-term memory. Okay. So let's have a little chat about how to use storytelling to be a better, confident speaker like never before. Okay. So you need to know the time you've got to speak and who it is you're speaking to. Those are 2 key things, right? Know who you're speaking to, know who's listening to you. Is it your teammates at work? Is it teenagers at a school if you're a school teacher? Or is it little 5-year-olds if you're a primary school teacher? Are you speaking to stakeholders in your business? Are you going to be speaking to members of parliament? Where and who are you going to be talking to CEOs, investment bankers? Who is listening to you? Know who you're speaking to. And that would mean a process of you being an investigator, either going through finding out who's going to be in your meeting, who's confirmed for the emails, find out who you've invited on the agenda, all that good stuff. Right, know who you're speaking to. And because you've got to make sure that your topics and your examples and your stories are relevant to your listeners. There's no point doing some grandiose story about I went hiking in the Himalayas, all of that type of stuff. And you're talking to little 5-year-olds who only want to know about, have I got my yogurt? What time's dinner? And 5 + 5, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure your examples and the detail and the content are relevant to your listeners, okay? And always, I say, keep it bold, brief, and powerful. Now, and why I say this is that people have very short-term memories, and no one has got time even to like watch this video or listen to this podcast. Some people are like, listen to a little bit, let's do this half, and then do the other half. People, in inverted commas, live like they don't have time, which is true in a way, kind of thing. Okay. But so that's why I say, when you've got something to say, don't go all around the houses for it. Go straight in at the front door. Yeah, you like that one? So always keep it bold, brief, and powerful. People really appreciate you respect their time, whoever it is, whether you're doing parents' evening, you're doing an interview, you're doing a team meeting at work, whatever it is, people respect if you respect their time. And I don't like when people like go on and on and on, and to go all around the houses to go and tell me one simple thing. Or when they, you know my thing about the PowerPoints, and someone is just like reading them off and like, my friend, you could have just emailed me the PDF and I'd have read it on the train home. So things like that. And as well, like, use a really good hook. And I'm talking about like a hook, like, I've never been fishing, but I've seen it, right? They've got like a hook, like a bait on the end. Even like when you're scrolling through, like on Instagram or Facebook or any of them things, they keep you scrolling through because they keep you hooking on, they clickbait you through. So you'll see one picture, one page, and you've got explore page, and then there's all suggestions and all that, because they know what you like or what you kind of click onto, and they just keep feeding you more and more. So you just be never ending scrolling. But in the same way, I want you to use that kind of grab someone's attention, right? Use the hook, right, to start your conversation. Because if you can't grab someone's attention at the beginning, you are not going to get it midway through, and you definitely will not have it to the end, my friend. So use a good hook when you need to start. It could be something, I don't know. Depends on who you're talking to, right? It could be like, oh my days, listen to this. You're going to love this. What I'm going to share is going to change your life. Different things like that. Let people know why it's important for them to listen to. Valuable things in life: people, money, and time. You can't get any of them back. You can't get any of them back. Can't, right? So make sure you've got a good hook and it's engaging from the beginning. When you speak, you've got to hit the ground running from the beginning. Don't be like, I'm going to warm up into it. No, warm up before. So when you start talking, you're ready. You're burning rubber. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going for it. Okay. So that was number 2, right? So first point was like time and audience. Know how much time you got to speak. Don't overdo it, and know who's listening to you. And number 2, using a good hook. And then number 3, keep it short. Now, whatever it is you're saying, I'm not really a fan of like, I know it like uni and stuff, that I don't know if they feel like maybe we'll speak longer and longer for hours to get them their money's worth. But I'm not really a fan of like going overboard and over time and overdoing it, over talking. No. That's not me. Okay. Don't ramble. If you have like, make sure that you've got a hook, the beginning, you've got a great middle topic, one topic or two, then you've got an ending. And like at the beginning, tell people what they're going to say. In the middle, say what you said you're going to say. At the end, wrap up and say, this is what I just said, and give an action point. Just keep it really brief and moving. You don't want people to remember you as that boring speaker who takes all of the time. You want to be known as the person who comes into the interview, comes into the presentation, does the training session. They've got the topic, everything's laid out. They're bold, brief, and powerful, and they use a good hook to engage you into it. Okay. You just want to keep people engaged. Okay. And not let them nod off or start doing their shopping on their phone. Okay. Really, really do it. And as well, I want to just say, chill. Enjoy the art of chill. I know like some lifestyles, it's not really encouraged to chill and to breathe and to really engage your mind, heart, body, and soul. I know that. I know. But if you can actually relax, you will sound more relaxed when you actually talk. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you've got your shoulders up this and you're barely breathing, you're breathing like all just in the chest level, it's going to have an effect. Your brain is going to think it's fight time. And then your words are going to be like, oh, quickly talk because I've got to get out of it because the horrible bear is coming for me. So relax your shoulders. If that's where you keep your tension, you know where you keep your tension. Relax your shoulders, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and really learn to be relaxed in your body so you can deliver, a nice, relaxed and controlled conversation, whatever it is you need to talk, whether you're talking to a friend or a workmate, family member, whatever it is, you can control it because you're actually breathing in a relaxed mode as well. And if you're not sure if you sound tense, record yourself on your phone, watch yourself on video, and just see like, how are you explaining stuff? Are you like looking all scared in the camera? Or are you smiling? Are you engaging? Do you sound nice? Do you sound friendly? All of that stuff, okay? And have fun. Oh my goodness, I cannot explain to you so much more. Have fun. Of course, depending on your topic. Have fun. You only have this one life, so please have fun. That's all I can say, because life is so serious. And I'm not a fan of people who poke fun at other people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can make light of some topics if it's relevant to your subject matter. You don't have to go in there like, oh, I'm Sergeant Major, I'm headmistress. No, you don't have to be that person. If that's who you are, then that's who you are. But people like someone who's friendly, who's engaging. That's who they're going to listen to, you know, and just really have fun. And people always remember a good time as well. Yeah. So think of that. And of course, my last point, variety. Variety is the spice of life. I mean, who just wants a green salad? I don't want just a green salad. I want tomatoes. I want peppers in there. I want you to put some little bits of food. I want a mixed salad. Yeah, green salad, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But to keep people engaged, we need variety. Okay. And like when I'm saying just like speed up for the exciting parts, slow down on the parts where you want to kind of get your listeners engaged, and repeat the parts that are important that you want your listeners to take away. Okay, you got to really play around with this. And also you can speak really, really loudly, or you can get really, really quiet so they know that something exciting, some type of secret is coming in right now. Okay. So play around with your voice, play around with speed of words, play around with volume and stuff, play around with repetition. Your voice is a tool, and I really want you to hear and understand that and be confident in that. Your voice is a tool to take you for all of your life, but to also engage when you do speak, whatever occasion it is. Use your voice in that way as a tool. Okay, that's what I really want you to hear and know and understand, right? So add those dramatic pauses as well. So you might be just kind of quiet and stuff. So I really want you to really use that, use dramatic pauses. I know it sounds funny and I'm telling you to be quiet because I'm always like, speak, but pausing, having dramatic pauses, it can really add some strength to what it is you're saying, depending on the topic. So play about with those things, right? Okay, so let's run through all of the stuff that I've said to use these as great storytelling points. Okay, so know how much time you've got to speak and who your listeners are. It's really, really key. Use a good hook to grab their attention. Keep it short. Chill, be the relaxed vibe type of woman who can go in there, not kind of coming with all tension and stress. Have fun, you know, because life is too serious at times. And have variety in the way you deliver, what you say, how you say, all of that stuff. So I really hope this one has helped you. And I really, really look forward to hearing about how you've used the tips that I've given you today to do the next team meeting, in an interview, to have that uncomfortable conversation with your neighbor, or speak to that family member, or to your husband, your boyfriend, your best friend, whoever your friend is. Definitely, I really look forward to how this is going to help you. So please really, really, really do use storytelling to deliver more of what you're saying, because people will remember that more rather than you just kind of just outpouring all the figures and the facts and all of that stuff. Okay, so use storytelling, learn it, practice it, and don't be afraid of, you know, practicing it here and there. Do it. The more you do it, the better you'll become. Okay, you can do it.